My dear child, think about this. What if every hard time you went through, every tear you cried alone, and every moment you felt far from me was all preparing you for this very moment? What if the delays you thought were rejections were actually part of my plan, setting up a turning point so powerful that even the unseen world has been waiting for it? This is not random. You are not here by accident. A sacred call is sounding in the spiritual realm right now. A moment set for you before you were born is happening now. And it is just for you. People told you to be patient and wait for your time to come. But what if the system that kept you waiting is about to break by my command? As you hear these words, something is shifting around you. Do you feel it, my child? That energy is not fear, it is readiness. My unseen angels are taking their places for you. Get ready because I'm about to show you something that will change how you see your journey. You are here because your spirit knows it's time. What is about to be revealed has been hidden until now. Those who always seem to attract blessings discovered this truth, but today the line between them and you is gone. Your journey forward does not start when you think you are ready, it starts when I say you are ready. And I say you are ready now. The question is not if you deserve it. The question is, will you step into it even if it goes against what the world told you about favor? Your call is sounding. The appointed time is here. Your life journey begins today. What if everything you believed about waiting was meant to keep you from stepping into my best? What if those who told you to wait were gaining from your struggles? What if my call is breaking every excuse, delay, and reason you were given about why your breakthrough hasn't come? This truth will change how you see the days ahead. My call went out, and only the prepared could hear it. There is a sound moving through eternity right now. A moment fixed before creation is now active. This is not a gentle reminder. This call cuts through years of pain and doubt and destroys the lies that told you to keep waiting forever. This call is not something you hear with your ears. It's something you feel deep in your spirit. If you are reading this and something inside you is waking up, that's my timing activating in your life. For years you asked for confirmation. You prayed for a sign. You wondered, when will it be my turn? And kind voices told you, be patient. Wait. But think about this. What if patience was not the plan this time? What if every delay was a trap to keep you from receiving what I've been preparing? What if your waiting time is over and your receiving time has begun? Your season just changed. The clock of heaven has hit your moment. The countdown that has been running in the background has reached 0. And this call is not just any call. It has your name on it. Your turning point is attached to it. Your life is tied to it. Picture this, my child. In heaven, there has been a great timekeeper, not marking small things but the big changes in your destiny. And on that timekeeper, there was a mark for your breakthrough, your shift from hardship to overflow. That mark just activated. The sound is shaking loose every limit placed on your life. It's breaking old patterns, opening doors that were shut, and removing every barrier that held you back. But this call is different. It's not about inspiring you or telling you to hold on a little longer. This call makes things happen. When I call you, it doesn't just wake you up, it sets the path in motion. It doesn't just stir your faith, it opens the doors for you to receive. Locked gates are now opening. The resources I set aside for you with your name on them are now released. This is not a test. This is your divine call. But know this, not everyone can sense it. This call has a frequency only the prepared can pick up. It's for the ones who stayed true while waiting, who held on through pain, who believed when everything told them to quit. If you can feel it, if your spirit is moved and tears come because you know this is for you, then you are not just ready, you are being moved forward. This sound is coming from my presence, calling you personally. Can you feel it? Do you sense your purpose rising inside you? Can you see that everything you went through, every tear, every lonely night was preparing you for this call? This is the sound of waiting ending. This is the sound of abundance beginning. This is me saying your struggle is over. Your life begins now. But what happens after the call? What changes when I declare the waiting is finished? That's when things you never imagined start unfolding. There comes a moment when my patience with the delays you face ends. What happens when I, the Almighty, say, no more? At that moment, everything holding you back must move. Something shifted in the unseen world unlike anything in ages. I rose up on your behalf, my child. My strong presence was felt, not against you but for you. There have been forces working against you, trying to keep you bound because they benefited from your struggles. But none of this was random. When I step in, everything changes. My declaration was not just for you to hear. It went out as a message to everything blocking you. This one is moving forward and nothing can stop it. Listen closely. The challenges you faced, the financial strain, the loneliness, the health battles, the obstacles, they were not random. They were resistance. But even resistance has a limit. That limit has been reached. Everything that was stolen is coming back multiplied. Everything held back is now being rushed forward by my hand. And this declaration was not just for now. It reached through time itself, connecting the prayers and sacrifices of those who came before you. Their faith is now producing blessings for you. This is bigger than your life alone. This is about setting your family line free, moving it from surviving to thriving. Do you feel the shift inside you? That's not fear, it's expectation. You are not the same person you were moments ago. The direction of your life has changed. Your purpose is now clear. And understand this, when I move, I do not move slowly. I don't bring breakthroughs in small pieces. When your time comes, everything changes at once in ways you can't explain. The blessings coming will not trickle in, they will flood your life like water breaking through a dam. My grace will not show up bit by bit, it will cover you suddenly like a cloud appearing out of nowhere. And those who fought you will see why they should never block one who carries my favor. Every door they shut is about to burst open. Every connection they broke will be restored stronger than before. Every chance they stole will come back with extra benefit. This is your moment, my beloved. Not a time for despair but a time for my power to show. Just as I helped those facing impossible odds before you, I will break barriers and create paths for you. But here is what will amaze you: the call was only the beginning. What's next is a chain of events that will transform everything. Think about why the struggle started so early. Why did pain hit you before favor? Why did the enemy target you when you were still innocent, still trusting, still thinking life was safe? You were not targeted because you were weak. You were targeted because of who you are destined to become. There has been a battle over your life since before you were born. In the unseen world, two things are happening. Darkness is plotting against you, and heaven is preparing your victory. Both sides know something about you that you are only now realizing. Your life has a purpose so great that the shadows tremble at your name. There is a record in heaven with your name on it. In it are promises, blessings, and provisions prepared for you before the world began. These are your rights as my child. And this is why the attack started. The enemy saw what was planned for you, saw the blessings attached to your family line, saw the impact you would have, and feared it. That's why your early years were harder than they had to be. That's why you felt rejected before you understood acceptance. The attacks were not about who you were then but about who you would become. Think about it. Why would darkness waste time on someone unimportant? You were born carrying greatness you didn't even know you had, but the unseen realm knew it. Every tear, every lonely night, every time you wondered why you felt different was not abandonment. It was proof of the battle over your life. And battles only happen when something valuable is at stake. Your struggles show your purpose. The enemy focused on you because of the change you would bring. But hear me, my child. My love for you is not about what you've done but about who you will be when you step fully into my plan. The enemy tried to block you, to break your hope, to isolate you, to shut every door. But they knew if you ever understood your true identity in me, their hold would be broken forever. And here is the surprise. Even while they attacked, I was quietly setting up your victory. Every closed path that left you confused was my protection, saving you from harm. Every slow blessing was timed perfectly so you would be ready. The pain meant to destroy you only made you stronger. The loneliness they used to isolate you only brought you closer to me, and that closeness is what your next season will require. You survived what was designed to end you. You are standing after attacks meant to bury you. You still believe after betrayals meant to break you. This is not an accident. This is my hand on your life. What belongs to you is beginning to show even before you realize it. Both the forces for you and against you saw your potential. But only those against you feared it. Darkness fears you because your rise will set off a chain reaction. Your resources will advance my work. Your story will bring hope to others. Your life will expose lies meant to keep people trapped. That is why the resistance increased when you were close to freedom. That is why fear grew stronger when clarity was near. But now their greatest fear is happening. You are waking up. You are remembering who you are. You are taking back what is yours. The battle is still on, my child, but the victory is already decided. The blessings with your name on them are ready to be released. Will you step forward and receive what I have prepared? The struggle for what belongs to you is reaching its final stage. But think about this. Do you remember the moment you felt forgotten by me? What if I told you that was the very moment I turned all my attention toward lifting you up? What if the small act of obedience you did quietly, the one you thought was meaningless, was actually the key that opened the door to your abundance? You may not even remember it, but I do.